go to sea. Xiao Hui was born in a beautiful fishing village where people made a living from the sea. He grew up listening to the sound of the waves and would excitedly scream every time the waves crashed against the shore when he was a child. Children who grew up by the sea would play on the beach every day, building sandcastles, collecting seashells, and chasing after the waves. The sea filled their childhood, and every child in the fishing village had a dream of going out to sea. Whenever the tide rose, adults would take their boats out to sea to fish. Groups of boats would sail towards the depths of the sea, and this was every child's dream. Xiao Hui and his mother would always wait for his father to return by the sea. Whenever they saw the sails, Xiao Hui's mother would smile happily, but as a child, Xiao Hui didn't understand why. When adults rested, Xiao Hui and his best friend would secretly climb onto the fishing boat and play the game of sailing out to sea. You're the captain, and I'm the first mate. The brave sailors will set sail and embark on a journey. The rocking boat was filled with children's laughter and happiness. When they didn't go out to sea, adults would take the children on boat trips. Xiao Hui would take this opportunity seriously and treat every moment at sea with respect. Xiao Hui liked to watch the sunset on the wharf, but sometimes he would become impatient. But when can I go out to sea for real? He would shout out to the sea. On his 12th birthday, Xiao Hui's father took him to a forest near the coast. Here, there were many damaged ships. If you want to go out to sea, you need to know the dangers of the sea. These ships were all destroyed by the sea. If you want to conquer the sea, you must always respect it, his father said to him. I will always remember to respect the sea, Xiao Hui replied. Later on, his father taught Xiao Hui how to row a boat on calm waters. When can I go on a big ship? Xiao Hui would ask the same question every day. When you learn to respect the sea, his father would always reply. When he was 14, Xiao Hui secretly drove his small boat out to sea. The huge waves rolled over his head, and he was overwhelmed by fear and fell into the sea. Xiao Hui struggled and swam to shore, but he lost his boat. He finally understood what his father meant by respecting the sea. After that incident, his father no longer stopped him from sailing out to sea. Xiao Hui spent his days drifting at sea with his boat, learning to become one with the ship and the sea. At the age of 18, Xiao Hui went out to sea as a crew member for the first time. He experienced the storms at sea and returned with a boat full of seafood. On the ship, Xiao Hui would always remind everyone, don't be careless, respect the sea. Soon, Xiao Hui became an outstanding captain. He owned his own big ship and sailed for months in the depths of the sea. He also witnessed the true power of the sea and understood the meaning of respecting the sea. Stranding, running aground, storms, icebergs. Xiao Hui treated every trip out to sea with seriousness and always remembered his father's words. The sea is a place that humans cannot conquer. Only by respecting the sea can we coexist with it. As an adult, Xiao Hui no longer looked forward to every trip out to sea. He began to look forward to returning home, where his wife and children would always wait for him on the beach. He finally understood his mother's strange behavior when he was a child. On days when he didn't go out to sea, Xiao Hui liked to take his daughter to play on the beach and watch the boats go out and come back. Dad, when can I sail out to sea? His daughter would always ask. When you learn to respect the sea, Xiao Hui would always tell her. His daughter would secretly run onto the boat to play the game of sailing out to sea, and Xiao Hui would quietly watch from a distance. He knew a captain was quietly growing up. Hide and seek in the snow. Snowy Rabbit Mountain is the happiest place, snow slowly falling, creating a glittering playground. Let's play hide and seek. Rabbit Zhuang Zhuang is looking at the snow. Rabbit brother and sister said, "Yes, yes, yes, we hide first, you come to find." Bunny brother said to Zhuang Zhuang, "It's a deal, I'll look for you in a few dozen sounds, you have to hide it well," answered strong and confident. "Here we go," Zhuang shouted. Rabbit brother and sister were about to run to hide, strong but have run up, see rabbit brother and sister inexplicable, froze in place. 1, 2, 3. Zhuang counts and rolls in the snow. Zhuang Zhuang wrapped himself in a thick layer of snow. The bunnies hid behind the hay, waiting for Zhuang Zhuang to come to them. But wait for a long time. Zhuang Zhuang also did not come. Rabbit brother and sister ran back to the starting point to find Zhuang Zhuang. "Zhuang Zhuang, you are strong. Where are you?" Bunny brother and sister shouted for a long time, also did not find Zhuang. Just in the bunny brother and sister to find rescue, wrapped in snow, Zhuang suddenly jumped up. "Here I am. Ha ha ha. I disguised myself as a snow rabbit, and you didn't even notice. Ha ha ha. Shout with great pride. If you want to be ruthless and disobey the rules, we won't play with you anymore. Let's go to the hot spring." The bunnies got angry and left. "Sorry, I just thought of this funny disguise and wanted to show it to you." Zhuang Zhuang followed rabbit brother and sister came to the hot spring, sincere apology. "Well, I forgive you, let's have a swimming race." Bunny brother dived into the water. Rabbit brother can swim fast, he looked back, cannot see sister and strong. It quickly climbed on the shore to find sister and strong, but saw two snow rabbits standing in the snow shivering, rabbit brother standing in front of them motionless, waiting for the snow to put on a snow coat. Watermelon Girl. The watermelon girl grows watermelons all over the village and the hillsides, covers the roofs with watermelon rind, paints the house a beautiful color with watermelon juice, and wears the watermelon dress. The big watermelons have come out. "Now can you help me rebuild my house?" Gugu said happily. "No problem, leave it to me." Within a few days, Gidge's house turned the color of watermelon and looked delicious and beautiful. Gugu also learned watermelon girls around the house planted watermelons. The air is emitting the smell of watermelon. The story of the watermelon girl's transformation of the house spread in the town, and every day people wanted to help the watermelon girl to transform the house. All the people in the town started to grow watermelons. They all wanted a beautiful and delicious watermelon house. Taking advantage of the gap between planting watermelon, Watermelon Girl opened a watermelon house. She pressed her own watermelon into delicious watermelon juice, and many children came to drink watermelon juice every day. Drink watermelon juice and be happy all day. There are more and more watermelon houses in the town, and even the playground has become the shape of watermelon, and the watermelon girl has become the idol of the children. They imitate the dress of the watermelon girl and walk on the road like a small watermelon. The children also gave their own watermelon to the watermelon girl to taste. If anyone's watermelon can let the watermelon girl praise, can walk on the street. Before long, all the houses in the town were the color of watermelon, and the name was changed to Watermelon Town. People's mood is as cool as watermelon, and the air is filled with sweet taste. Hesitating is normal. Li the panda lives in the beautiful town of bear cats and loves to watch the sunset by himself. When the sun goes down, the sky will turn into Goeri's favorite color. Ji-yu has a happy family, father, mother and sister. Panda's father is a writer. He doesn't talk much, even when he plays with his brother and sister. Will you stop squeaking all day? Ji-yu will soon become just like you. Panda mother always teach panda father. Squeaking is normal. Daddy Panda. Daddy, is squeaky normal? I had people laugh at me like that at school. Ji-yu met his father when he came home from school. It's normal, we just speak less, slower, and in a lower voice, and we can do the same when we want to talk. Father Panda said to Ji-yu. The holiday is coming, the panda family decides to travel to Paris, France. The whole family is very excited, but the mother panda is a little worried about the father panda and Ji-yu. When we get to Paris, we must not get separated, especially Goeri and Papa. Don't worry, I'm not afraid. Dad Panda has it all figured out. The scenery of Paris is so beautiful. The panda family came to the Eiffel Tower, but before long, the father panda disappeared. It turned out that the panda father was in a hurry to go to the toilet and left without telling the panda mother. When the panda father came out of the toilet, it could not find the mother and the baby. Father Panda came to the square to help the people. Have you ever seen 3 giant pandas? Father Panda's voice is so small that others can't hear it. Panda father all the way to the Arc de Triomphe, there is a very enthusiastic looking children. Could you tell me how to get to Pippi Hotel? Squeaked Father Panda. Do you need help? The child looked at the father panda curiously. He heard nothing and followed his mother away. Father Panda was walking aimlessly in the street when he heard a loud noise in the distance. Hello, Mr. Panda. The children say hello to him. Hello. Father Panda's voice seems to be getting louder. Welcome to Paris. The children responded loudly to their father Panda. Could you tell me how to get to Pippi Hotel? Cried Father Panda. The children heard the panda father's help and led the panda father to the Pippi Hotel. Along the way, the children and the panda father chatted happily, and the panda father suddenly felt that talking loudly would also get a lot of insight and happiness. I'm back. Back to the hotel, the panda father seems to have changed into a panda, speaking very loudly and enthusiastically. It's normal to squeak, but sometimes it's useful to be proactive and speak loudly, especially if you're lost. Panda Dad taught Ji-yu as if he had never squeaked. The next day, the father panda took the family to officially start their trip to Paris. Ji-yu and his father never squeaked again, except when they made mistakes and were taught by their mother. Who's the Face Rabbit? 2023 is the year of the rabbit, and on New Year's Eve, rabbits are celebrating the arrival of the new year. Little Rabbit read and Mom and Dad at the restaurant. It asked his father a question. Dad, 2023 is the year of the rabbit, then who is the endorsement of the year of the rabbit? Father Rabbit was stunned. This question he did not know. Maybe you should ask other rabbits. Nyan ran out before he finished his meal, and he wanted to figure out the problem. The uncles and aunts in the street were singing and dancing, looking so happy that they didn't even care to talk to Nyan Nyan. Nyan Nyan found his best friend, but everyone is setting off fireworks. Whoever it is, look at the fireworks, they're beautiful. Do you want to play? The friend didn't listen to what Nyan was saying. I must get to the bottom of this. Reading with a good friend Gray Gray came to the respected rabbit village head home. Village chief, do you know who will represent the rabbit in the year of rabbit? Ha ha ha, who do you think it could be? Asked the rabbit chief with a smile. Is it the magician couple? They have magical powers. Gray especially likes to watch magic shows. They're popular, maybe? Answered the rabbit. Is it possible? Is there a draft? Then I choose the children's drama actress lesbian. Nian Nian said excitedly that he was ready to vote. Do you want to talk to a rabbit? Asked the chief mysteriously. Can we? The two children were amazed. Children, in the year of the rabbit, every rabbit is a representative rabbit, but people only like happy rabbits, so be sure to be happy and happy-o. The village chief said with a smile. Reed and Gray heard the answer of the village chief, and ran to set off fireworks to celebrate the new year. They want to do a happy endorsement rabbit. Chinese New Year's Eve. On the last day of the year, the naughty Anian took her to play with snow in the wheat field. This is a wheat field. You can't enter. If the keeper of the wheat field finds out, he will be locked up. Month said in fear. Nian cannot help but pull. A month ran into the wheat field. You have destroyed the wheat fields, and I will lock you up. Angry voices were heard in the distance, and the guardian of the wheat field found Anian and Azuki. Not us, the monster. In a hurry, Anian thought of this bad idea. The guardian of the wheat field does not believe in Yan. After some refutation, the guardian decided to detain a month. As long as a Yan can catch the monster, let a month. Stubborn Na had to find the monster, but there was no monster. One more lie and I'll come out and help you. A child suddenly appeared beside Annam. Let's go to the market to make some trouble, and then come back and tell the guardians that the monster is destroying the market, so that we can save Yuki. The people in the market were in a mess. An Yen took the opportunity to mess up and have fun. Annam returned to the wheat field and told the guardian that Hulu was destroying the market. The guardian believed Annam, set them free, and rushed to the market. And Yan took a month, came to the bamboo forest. She wanted to light the bamboo forest, listen to the sound of bamboo, said An Yan will torch into the bamboo forest. You're a demon, and I won't play with you anymore. Azuki left Anian. The guardian of the wheat field found Annam burning and shouted, "Catch the monster!" Annam hid in a cave. She was afraid. She wanted to go home. Anian was forgiven by the villagers, and when he returned home, Anian told his parents what had happened today. New Year's Eve is to get rid of the past self. This year, no matter what mistakes you make, as long as you have the courage to say goodbye, tomorrow you will see a new self.
Year finding. In the early morning of the new spring, a crisp bird call attracts Xiaoqian, and a cardinal hovers and flies outside the window. Open the door quickly, the new year has arrived. The cardinal chirped. Xiaoqian pushed open the door, and the color of the new year instantly poured into the house, and the whole room was filled with the smell of the new year. The colors of the new year jumped mischievously on Xiaoqian's cheeks, making people feel warm and welcoming. The colors of the new year bleached the entire forest. The leaves were like greeting cards of blessing, each fruit was like a fiery red lantern, and the air was full of the smell of happiness. Xiaoqian was immersed in this happy forest. Don't stop, keep walking, there are more surprises waiting for you. The little cardinal urged Xiaoqian. Little mouse, are you a surprise for the new year? Xiaoqian found a little mouse hidden under the leaves. I'm not a little mouse, I'm a little rabbit. I'll take you to find your New Year's gift. Xiaoqian ran after the little rabbit, and as he ran, he disappeared the little rabbit. Little rabbit, you are naughty again, running so fast, Xiaoqian will get lost. The cute rabbit fairy stopped the little rabbit. No, we are playing the New Year's game. In the new year, I will run at full speed with Xiaoqian and run out of a bunny. The little rabbit said proudly. Xiaoqian kept running until he found that he had run back to the house, and little bunny was waiting for him at the door. Xiaoqian, I am what the new year looks like, and in the new year, I will run and grow with you. Happy Year of the Rabbit. Happy running. Xiaoqian was so happy that he almost wanted to fly.
Summer arrives. Bunny Jump likes to drink cold juice. Very cool. She's enjoying her juice in the shade. Mother would not let her drink much cold drink. Jump's mom called him. Throw away the juice bottle. The bottle flew so far. Whoops, who's throwing stuff hurts me. The juice bottle thrown out, it landed right on the hamster's head. Sorry, Mr. Hamster. Jump apologized and ran back to the house. The hamster grunted annoyed. This rabbit is always throwing things. Gotta think of something. Little Hammy fell off shelf. Take down a thick book. There's all sorts of interesting magic. He soon found the recipe he was looking for. The little hamster left secret potion brewed, poured it into Jump's juice, hiding in the corner waiting for Jump. Jump came to the yard, grabbed the juice and chugged it down. Something amazing happened. Jump got smaller. Jump couldn't help but exclaim, God, I'm getting smaller. Hey, Mr. Hamster, what are you doing here? The Lil Hammy said SRSLI. Bunny, I'm the one who made you small. Because I'm gonna give you a taste of my life. Jump found the smaller world very interesting. Look at him sitting on a big mushroom. Playing on a slide with a big leaf. Just when he was having fun, a ball of paper from nowhere. Whoops. Jump was hit and fell off a big mushroom. After Jump said shamefully to the little hamster, Sorry, Mr. Hamster, that's how much trouble littering can cause. I won't litter anymore. Once he halts, something amazing happened. Jump is back to his normal size. Jump no longer litters since then. The children do not litter. The story is finished. Jump has formed a good habit of not littering. If you do the same in front of the screen. There was once a vain king. He wore new clothes every day. To show off his new clothes, he often rode through the city. He heard of a skilled craftsman who made a special garment that only the wise could see. He invited the craftsman, and the craftsman in front of the empty sewing machine. From morning to night, King sent a minister to check it out. Minister saw nothing. Minister thought I was not a stupid man, and it must not be known. The minister said the cloth was beautiful. King sent minister again. Minister who saw nothing told the king, Lovely cloth. King could not wait to see for himself. Swindler showed him empty sewing machine. He was shocked and wondered if I was too stupid to be king. He was so excited that he, Lovely dress. I'd wear it to the parade. The parade began. The ministers were present, and streets were crowded with onlookers. No one say that they could not see the new clothes. Suddenly a child cried. But the king was wearing nothing. The king was shocked to hear this, but he must finish the parade. So he put on an even prouder look and walked on. Children, so much for king's new clothes. Moral is, don't give up purity for the sake Of vanity speak the truth, and be a sincere man. There was a great painter. He is skilled in drawing. One day he was invited to paint the wall. He drew a majestic dragon, shiny scales, and the tail wagged. But artist did not draw eyes, where eyes were two dark circles. A few passerby wondered why the dragon didn't have eyes. Yes, what a pity. The artist stroked his beard. Ha, you don't get it. If I had painted the eyes, they would fly away. Nobody believed what he said, and they talked. No matter how good you are, it can't be a real dragon. You were not only a good painter, but also a braggart. Then artist draw the first eye, but the dragon did not move. Some people say that it is impossible to draw a real dragon. The painter ignored them. He went on to paint a second eye. The eyes have just been painted. At once dark clouds appeared, and soon there was thunder. The dragon with painted eyes suddenly flew out of the wall. This is dragon. The dragon lives. People looked up and saw a dragon circling in the sky. They were amazed. Soon the dragon flew away, and the clouds disappeared. People were impressed. Ah, the dragon is alive. That's amazing. The painter looked at the empty wall. Alas, you don't believe this, and insisted that I paint eyes. No, I'm going to redraw a dragon. Picked brush up, began to draw the dragon again. This, children, is the story of idioms. Dragon is the favorite image of Chinese people. Do you know other idioms? Jump likes to play with toys. It has a lot of toys. Remember to pack up your toys. Jump ran to Mom, said Mom, I'm hungry. Mom prepared a carrot dinner. Jump happily finished eating. Can you pick up your toys? Jump sat down on the sofa and pointed to TV. But now I have my favorite cartoon. I want to do it later. Jump watched and fell asleep. It dreamed of its toy bear, but it was sad. The toy bear sighed. My master had lost my favorite bow. It's my favorite friend. Jump heard toy bear's troubles. Guilt bowed its head. Hey, bunny, do you see a big brown bear? Suddenly there was a sound, and Jump looked up. It was a red bow talking. It's my best friend. We got lost. Can you take me to it? I just met it. They just wanted to go, only to find that it was a dream. Jump found Bear behind the door, and the bow in the box. They can be together again. Soon, Jump put all the toys back. The room became clean again. Toys are our good companions. To gently take, gently put. Don't throw toys on the ground. Play toys neatly. Boys and girls, the story is over. Have you put away all your toys? Rabbit mother had a difficult. Rabbit brother picky food. It only eats carrots and looks so much thinner. Mother rabbit thought of many ways to even mince green peppers and onions into carrots, but it didn't like it. Rabbit brother went to watch cartoons. Mother rabbit was very worried and could not help sighing. Rabbit sister, see Mom in a bad mood, asked its mother. Why are you not happy? Rabbit mother worried that Your brother is always picky food, has lost weight. Sister Rabbit thought. I have a good idea. Rabbit Mother surprised to ask. Rabbit Sister close to she whispered. Mother nodded to agree. After dinner, sister and brother went to their rooms and went to bed. Late at night, Brother Rabbit has entered asleep. Suddenly from sister's room came a scream. Woke it up. It immediately got out of bed and ran to the room. Rabbit's sister, afraid to tremble, only exposed a small head. Brother touched the sister's head. Brother will protect you. Sister Rabbit said, that I am not afraid, but you are not as fat as me. My sister came out, stretched out chubby paws. Brother, look. Mother touched the brother's head. You have to eat well, not picky food, to grow up healthy. Have the power to protect our brother, embarrassed to say, I will not be picky in the future. You rest assured, let me protect you too. Mother Rabbit smiled with relief and held the two babies. Your healthy growth is Mom's wish. There was an elephant who thought he ate the biggest animal. It has a sign outside his house that says the world's largest animal. A monkey came running up and said, you are not the biggest animal. Blue whale bigger than you. Really? Monkey took elephant to an island. Where is the blue whale? Elephant was talking. The island suddenly moved. The elephant fell into the sea. They weren't on an island, but a whale. Whale carried elephant and monkey ashore. I'm the blue whale. The elephant said, you are a fish, I am a mammal. We are not the same. Blue whales are mammals too. The elephant went home. It was never proud again. Kids, who's the biggest animal? Is end. One day, the crow brings back a piece of meat. It stood on a branch. There is a fox living under a tree. It smelled the aroma of meat, drool with greed. The fox really wanted the meat. It shouted to the crow. Dear crow, how are you doing? The crow carries the meat, watching the fox. Keep silent. The fox said to the crow, dear crow, nice feathers, soft and shiny, more beautiful than a peacock. The crow thought, this fox must be after my meat. I can't answer. The fox looked at the crow, kept flattering. You have a great voice, prettier than the yellow bird. Can you sing me a song? The crow heard the fox's praise. It was overjoyed. It flapped its wings and sang happily. The meat fell down. The fox picked up the meat and ran away. The meat became the fox's lunch. The crow was very angry. It flaps its wings and cries sadly, angry and frustrated. Go looking for food on an empty stomach. Do not easily believe others to avoid being deceived. One sunny day, a clam sunbathed. A pearl was in its shell. A snipe flew and then quietly landed by the clam, pecked the clam's flesh. The clam shut its shell. The clam caught the snipe's beak. This snipe tried to steal pearls. I'm gonna make it suffer. The snipe's beak hurts. It told the clam, open your mouth. The clam didn't move. It threatened the clam. No rain today or tomorrow. You'll dry up. Then I'll open your shell. Eat you. The clam said firmly, let's see who starves first. Can't let you go today, won't let go tomorrow. You'll die here. They attack each other. Neither gave up. A fisherman came by. He netted them both. He was lucky. Got a snipe and a clam. Feudal fighting only benefits third parties. There was a farmer. He planted some grass seedlings and looking forward to harvest. He wished the plants would grow faster, so every day to the field to see. But every day, the plants did not seem to grow. He was walking anxiously, talking to himself. The plants grow so slowly. I must help them grow faster. The farmer was at the field. He came up with a good idea. He stooped and pulled up a large section of the crop. Thus he was busy all day. He was exhausted and went home. He excitedly said to his family, I have an idea. Let the grass grow a lot taller. Although I worked hard all day, but the effort was not in vain. His family was amazed and wondered how the plant could grow so much taller in one day. The next day, his son ran to the field. He was surprised to find the grass seedlings were all dead. The farmer sat on the field, regretfully gazed upon dead seedlings. The seedling did not grow tall, but died because it was pulled out. Grass seedlings require sunlight and time. And the farmer's way of doing things is too eager to do things according to nature. Coke likes to eat in bed. And he never cleans up after himself. Leave it all to mom and dad to clean up. This time Coke and cookies and no bed. Turn around and watch cartoons. Left cookie crumbs on the bed. At night, Coke went to bed. Ants out for food. Coke is eating in bed again. Let's go and get some dry food. In the little ants. When I was delivering the cookies, Cole turned over and scared the little ants away. Coke felt itchy on his legs in the morning. He found a few small red dots at the legs. Coke began to cry. Dad comforted him. Yesterday little ants came to eat the cookies. Probably crawled up your leg. But don't worry, these red dots will go away with a little ointment. Coke got it. Eating in bed attracts bugs. Bugs don't just eat their leftovers, or maybe bite yourself. Coke never ate in bed again. He left scraps of food by the bed, clean and tidy. Bugs, don't you ever come to my bed looking for food. So much for not eating in bed. Kulu and his RBFFs. So fun sliding. The two children laughed happily. Then, out of nowhere, came a sad cry. Stopped kids' giggles. The two kids approached curiously. It was Grandma Feng who was crying. The children asked Grandma Feng what happened. Granny Feng can't find her dog, Bei. A stranger was teasing her just now. I turned around and she was gone. Don't worry, Grandma Feng, Zhuang and I will get Bei back. After consoling Grandma Feng, the two friends go to look for Bei. Coke and Zhuang searched all over. Bebe still missing. A bit tired and sat down on a black cloth bag. Inside came the sound of a dog barking. The dog barked again. The two children opened the cloth bag. Baby dog was in there. He jumped into his strong arms, wagged tail. He kept his tongue on his face, as if to thank two children for saving their lives. Grandma Feng worried about them. The two children will be Bebe back to Grandma Feng's side. She held Bebe tightly in her arms. And you too must remember that, too. Don't go around with strangers. The family will be worried. Grandma Feng stressed. All right, thank you, two smart, brave kids. Time for Granny Feng to cook. Go home early. Don't stay out too late. Grandma Feng will remember. Two pals bid farewell to Grandma and Bebe. One day a tiger was foraging, but he haven't found my food. His hungry stomach growled. Suddenly a fox appeared. The tiger pounced on it. The fox trembled with fear at the tiger. He said to the tiger in a hurry, "You can't eat me, I'm the king of the forest." The tiger did not believe the fox. Seized fox said ominously, "How dare you lie to me? We tigers are the kings of the forest." The fox said, "Come with me if you doubt, let me show you my skills." He had a good idea. Use the tiger's power to scare other animals. The fox strutted ahead. The tiger followed him. They met a little squirrel. The squirrel was frightened and climbed the tree. The fox said to the tiger, "You see the squirrels get scared. He knows I'm the king of the forest." The tiger followed the fox on. They met an elephant again. The elephant ran away. How about, even an elephant this big is afraid of me? The fox said to the tiger proudly. Tiger, confused by fox's words, didn't think animals feared foxes. "I didn't know they were afraid of themselves," he said to the fox. "You can go, I'm not eating you." The fox said with a smirk after leaving, "Hey, we foxes are smart. The story tells us, do not trust others. Appearances blind. Don't bully others with borrowed power." Children, have you memorized the story? A man loved to take advantage. Always gets something for nothing. One day he went to steal something. He saw a big bell. He was overjoyed. He wants to get. It must fetch a good price. He wanted to carry the bell home. But the bell too big and heavy, he couldn't move it. He walked around the bell. He had a clever idea. He wanted to smash the bell and take it home piece by piece. As planned, he found a big iron hammer. He hit the bell hard. The bell made a loud noise. The sound echoed for a long time. It almost deafened him. He was trembling with fear. He was afraid of being caught. He covered his ears. He thought no one else could hear him. So he kept smashed the bell. He covered his ears with both hands after the sound was over and hit again. The loud bell sound reached far away. Caught the thief. Covering ears while stealing bells tells us not to deceive ourselves. It's normal to not know. Songbird is not a born singer. Jasmine is a golden lark baby. Its parents are musicians. La 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 la. Every morning, it likes to sing with her parents. Morning is very lively. Birds gather together to sing. Everyone agrees that Mom and Dad are the best singers. I'm entering the singing competition. Little Jasmine shouted. It's a lark. Its parents are musicians. It have a beautiful song. The birds talked. La 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 la. Jasmine began to sing. The birds looked at each other. It's all quiet. You can't sing. This is so funny. I've never seen larks sing so poorly. The birds laughed at it. The laughter grew louder. Little Jasmine felt very sad. Jasmine went to a lonely place. It was very upset. Can't I sing? Am I a terrible singer? Will I sing again? When it got home, Jasmine tells her father about this. I am very sad. It's a normal thing. You practice with Mom and Dad. You'll sing very well soon. Dad said with a smile, I will be a musician. Jasmine cried out. Since then, Jasmine follows instructions. Practice singing every morning. He realized that singing requires learning a lot of knowledge. Not long after, Jasmine came to the forest concert again. The birds laugh at Jasmine. Shouldn't you be able to sing? Your Mom and Dad both sing. You can't sing like that. Dad, maybe I'm not fit to sing, Jasmine said to her father sadly. Kid, it's hard to get approval from others. But if singing makes you happy, you don't need to care about others, Dad said patiently. So little Jasmine's parents came to a music city, Vienna. There's a lot of music here, kid. It takes more effort if you want to become a master. Jasmine moved into the Musikverein in Vienna. It practices her singing every day. Whenever there is a concert, Jasmine always sings along with the music. Gradually, Jasmine became a star. More and more people come here to hear Jasmine sing. Jasmine also learned to dance. It was singing and dancing. After finishing its studies, Jasmine returned to the forest. Instead of going to concerts, it became a teacher. No one is born to sing, even a lark. If you want to be a singer, you need to work hard. Mama Bear made honey buns and steaming pumpkin soup today. It looked delicious. She carried the hot soup into the dining room and said to Mika, come and eat. But the soup is still hot. It'll take a while. Mika excitedly sat down around the table. He finished the meal quickly. He could go to play football with Jump. Oh, it's hot. Mika's hand burned red. He began to cry. When Mother Bear heard the noise, she took Mika to hospital. Dr. Bear applied the ointment to Mika, patted his head. Mika, don't worry next time. Take soup slowly. With the wound wrapped, they returned home. Then there was a knock at the door. Jump came to ask Mika to play football. Mother Bear smiled. Welcome, come on in. Mika held up his injured hand and showed it to the rabbit. I'm sorry, I can't go to football with you. I took some hot food in my haste and burned myself. Mika, why are you in such a hurry? Jump asked, puzzled. Because I want to eat quickly and play soccer with you early. Mika was a little embarrassed and stammered. Jump smiled and said, Don't worry, Mika. We have plenty of time to play together. We'll play football when your hand gets better. Yeah, I won't be in such a hurry next time. Mother Bear brought out a delicious cake, and the two children ate it happily. Boys and girls, the story of Take Your Time is finished. Do you know why Mika burned himself with pumpkin soup? What can you do to avoid injury? Jump is a candy fan. He's always hiding sweets everywhere. Under his pillow was a pile of colorful lollipops. He had a bag of sweet gummies in his pocket. He even stuffed a few chocolates in his shoes. Look at the candy piled all over the big box. He couldn't do without candy day or night. He thought eating candy was the happiest thing in the world. Mom was worried about Jump's teeth, so she put all sugar jars on the cupboard to get Jump to eat less sugar, but it didn't work. Jump found a ladder, cannot wait to climb up to take the sugar pot. Mom found Jump on the ladder. Worried said, Eating sugar can give teeth worms. The tooth with the worm will be pulled out. But Jump didn't care. He didn't hear anything, twisted head and walked out. One night, Jump went to bed. He took another piece of candy from under his pillow. But at the very moment he bit down, he felt a sharp pain. He cried out in pain. Mother heard the sound and ran over to pick up Hoppy and went to the hospital. Gray Rabbit doctor said to Jump, Don't be afraid to show me your teeth. He picked up a small wooden bar and was ready to look through Jump's mouth. Oh, 2 of my teeth were holed by bugs. It's because of eating candy and not brushing teeth. We need to fix the hole, or it's gonna get worse. Doctor comfort him said, Don't worry. All you have to do is stay still and close your eyes. Jump closed his eyes nervously. Doctor gently to Jump teeth treatment. Jump thought the doctor was right. Fillings didn't hurt. It was the vibrating tool that made his mouth feel numb. Since then, Jump didn't eat candy from morning till night. One day Jump found a big box. When he was cleaning his room, he opened the box and found a large pile of candy he had hidden. There are lollipops, fudge and chocolate. They are colorful. Jump looked at these candies and felt tangled. He remembered a time when he had a toothache. But he couldn't throw away the candy. How to do this? Jump suddenly had a good idea. He decided to share the sweets with his friends. Other animals were happy to give their favorite things to Jump. Boys and girls, this is the end of the story. Do you know how to protect your teeth? Winter is coming. The weather is getting colder. Mika and Mother Bear prepare their supplies. There's honey nut jam. Mama says, we build a log cabin and live in it when the snow falls. Let's sleep in and have a nice dream. Soon a beautiful log cabin was built with no windows and 1 door. Mama says, this will keep snow away and keep the house warm. Micah the bear doesn't like the house. It's too dark. He wanted to see the sights and hear the sounds. He found a small plank on a board and knocked it off. A small square hole appeared in the wall and light from outside into the room brighter. It's winter and the wind is blowing. It's cold in the house with wind in the hole. Mother wants to plug up the hole. Mika said, Mom, I have a good idea. Mika took a piece of ice and ground it square, it like a mirror. He stuck the ice in a hole and kept the snow out. From a distance, the cabin looks like a bright eye. The room became warm. They slept soundly all winter. One morning, Mika woke up. He saw that ice cube was missing. He fixed it quickly. Mother held him. The ice is melting. Spring is coming. We can't sleep anymore. Mika jumped merrily out of the cabin and ran into spring. Kids, so much for the story of spring. Do you know why the ice cubes are missing? Do you know why Mika put ice in the hole?